Yup, that's me. Getting electrocuted by TENS unit, an AI purchased because I slouched. Let me back up a little bit. My posture has always been pretty horrific, looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. People are always surprised that I'm tall whenever I stand up straight. And I used to get yelled at to sit up straight when I played violin as a kid. Hell, even now I'm always being called out.
Ew, look at that neck.
I guess the only time I'm not called out is when I'm crushing kids in video games and I'm in gamer stands. I've evolved from a gremlin Minecraft player to a stinky software engineer. But in both forms, I've always sat hunched in front of a computer, so I guess that's not much of an evolution. So, I thought enough's enough. Let's get rid of the shrimp. The key is to use this. And this.
Nice.
Plus sprinkling a bit of code in order to fix my back. Oh, and I want to see if I can get it to speak to me, so I need my speaker as well. The goal is to get this little guy to buy me things online that could help me with my back potentially. Now, this right here is a Raspberry Pi 5, which is a microcomputer. And this is a Pi Camera 3, which will give us some vision access, obviously. Because that's what a camera does, in case you didn't know that. But we need more than just raw footage though. So we're gonna use something called MediaPipe, which is a machine learning solution to map 33 major body landmarks. Hold that thought, I'll explain later. The first thing I need to do is hook up the camera and get those body landmarks working. Easy. That seemed to be working, so the next thing I need is to set up the camera so that I can get a cheeky side shot of me. I need to make sure I can get my neck, shoulder, hip, penis, and everything. I don't own a 3D printer because I'm waiting for someone to sponsor me, so instead I made an innovative bubble tea straw stand to hold up my camera. I've even made it to angle adjustable. 10 out of 10 engineering. Honestly, let me know if you want to buy one. Tested this one more time to make sure it was picking up on all of the major points. Evidently, shrimp mode most often happens while I'm working right here at my desk. But what is shrimp mode? You know, obviously it's easy to tell when you look at someone empirically, like my posture looks bad right now, but how can you actually tell from a technical standpoint so we can leverage this guy right here? Remember I was talking about MediaPipe? Well, we need to use some of those 33 points to do a couple calculations for 1, the head tilt, and 2, the torso tilt. The head tilt is just the angle of the shoulder to ear from the vertical. This means when our ear is perfectly above the shoulder, the angle will be 0 degrees, which is good. The torso tilt is the angle of the hip to the shoulder from the vertical, meaning 0 degrees is the shoulder right above the hip. So this will catch slumping and leaning forward. Now, with this newfound knowledge, I can add my poor posture as a trigger to make the robot, or really an LLM, do some research online and then buy something to help with my posture. And finally, I pieced everything together and honestly just gave it a shot.
Your spine just filed for bankruptcy and you're next the creditor. I just bought you lumbar support because your lower back called and said it's filing for bankruptcy.
Got this bad boy. I'm gonna give it a little whirl.
Your spine just became a question mark nobody asked. I just bought you a heat pack because your neck looks like it's been auditioning for a pretzel commercial.
So now I got this hot pack, which honestly is quite nice. I might just use it on my stomach.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Your spine's decided to cosplay as a melting candle. I just bought you a cervical neck traction device because your neck has decided to live as a coiled spring.
Bye-bye.
Alright. So I just got this thing. I don't know if it's doing anything. Oh, it's going. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Feel like my head's gonna come off. So we'll give this a try and see if my posture is fixed. So I got the lumbar, the hot pack, and that neck thing. But I actually got one more thing, which I need to figure out how to set up.
Electricity!
But we're gonna try this bad boy out. In the end, it caught me slipping about 150 times in a week, which is pretty horrendous. But to be honest with you, as each day went on, the number of times the alarm went off decreased. So I guess that's a plus. Maybe next time I'll make it so that this guy shocks me every time I slouch. That might be a little more effective, but we shall see.